Hey, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Brown Gent. I've got some airdrop updates for you in this video, so let's get into it. Before we do, just remember, nothing I say is financial advice. Please do your own research. I'm just a guy on YouTube. Also, while you're at it, make sure you follow me on all my socials and check out my paid services, all linked down below, including everything else that I show you in this video. The first airdrop update is on Corn, who had their token generation event on March 28th. This was not a very well performing airdrop as many people were disqualified. The sentiment is pretty bad. In fact, I didn't even qualify through regular means, and I put in thousands of dollars into their program for a couple months. The way I qualified was through the Kaito program. So if you were a Kaito Genesis NFT holder, there was a snapshot taken on March 10th if you held it for at least 30 days. And if you had the Kaito hodler badge, you get a 2x on your Corn rewards. So if you qualified, what you'd have to do is basically claim first at the airdrop website. So you go to the website, you put in your wallet, you connect it, you verify, you're able to claim. You can see here that I've claimed it. Once you've done that, you then want to buy what's called Bitcoin for gas. That's their specific gas token on the Corn network. So you go to this link that I'm going to provide you. You're able to buy this here. You're able to bridge it basically to get this Bitcoin. You can sort of get whatever asset, so ETH from ETH mainnet to get this, whatever one you want. Then you want to take your Corn and sell it, and there are a couple dexes. I used Oku Trade, so if you've got like 1,296 Corn, which is what I believe I had, you can trade that for USDC.E. It is going to aggregate through Uniswap, so it's still around the same price that I sold it at a couple days ago. Once you've got the USDC.E, you can then go to Relay and basically bridge out your USDC from Corn to Base. Basically, the way I say it is take your money and run. No reason to use this chain going forward. Any questions on the process? Post in the comments below. And just so you know, you don't need that much for gas. It's relatively cheap. It's a few pennies. Okay, the next update is on the Ohm Gen Drop. So the first part of this Gen Drop has happened. So I'm going to show you the claim site in a second. Basically, you get 10% of the Gen Drop now. 90% is locked up for 6 months, and the rest is vested over the next 18 months. For those of you wondering, what about those who have on-chain Ohmies? Well, that Gen Drop has not happened yet. So there will be that allocation that you're able to claim later on. I will cover it when I do. Obviously, it will be on Twitter first. Now, if you go to this website, what you're going to quickly realize is you're going to need a VPN. Now, the next thing here is perhaps you don't have the gas to claim your Ohm airdrop. Well, what I would recommend is you use Arbitrum to Celestia. You use the Hyperlane airdrop mechanism, and basically you're able to send some TIA.N to the Celestia network. Once you've done that, you can go to Osmosis Zone and you're able to deposit any asset. And I'm using Celestia as an example if you don't have any assets in this sort of IBC world. And then you're able to use Osmosis Zone to swap into Ohm, and then you go to your assets, and then you sort of go and withdraw your Ohm the same way here. Another update for you guys, for those of you who farmed Sui, well, the Walrus airdrop NFT claim is available for those who have the NFT, I guess. I didn't get the NFT, but I know some people got some massive 4 to 5 digit airdrops, so congratulations. Just got to go to the website to claim, and then you're good. The next update, so this is what the website looks like. Okay. The next update is on Hyperlane. So somebody did some sleuthing on the interwebs and through the website found out that the registration for the Hyperlane airdrop will be on April 2nd. Registration closes on April 17th and will be able to claim as early as April 22nd. Don't know how much this will come into fruition, but definitely great to get some more interoperability out of the way. Speaking of interoperability, one of the things that has been popping up, and I've been talking about this for the last 6 months to a year, is continuing to prioritize the layer 0 routes. Now there are some airdrop farmers making threads about how to Sybil farm the layer 0 airdrop. And because of this, and then these idiots are tagging Brian as well. These stupid people are talking about creating fake activity. Hopefully they stop so that basically, he doesn't have to go through this process of having to filter Sybils and all that stuff out. As a reminder, I don't ever recommend just doing something for the sake of doing it, but when you are moving funds around, you can always select the Stargate V2 when you're, moving some funds around. And this way you will qualify for the layer 0 airdrop. Should be great. Now, let's say instead you chose a cross. Well, there's also a cross rewards. I'm going to link it again. I bring this up every so often. You can go in here and claim some OP and some Arbitrum. I claimed about like $15 worth yesterday. Just wanted to remind you guys that that is definitely something that is an opportunity for you. Another update for you is Jupiter ASR. So there are 2 votes that are live right now. They end on April 2nd. They're both for working groups, basically, funding through the Jup token, the treasury, and whatever. I personally voted against them, but make sure you go in here and you vote. You want to get as many greens as possible. You see here, I missed 1 vote, and that was because I was in Italy. But try to get as many of these as possible, because if you do go in here and you vote, doesn't matter what the result is. So, think about what you want to have happen and vote for what you truly believe in. Remember, you have till April 2nd for both, and this will help you with your Jupiter active staking rewards. Okay, and the last thing I want to talk about is Eclipse. So Eclipse airdrops on the horizon. We've seen that the ES ticker is listed on Coinbase. There's nothing actually there yet, but there's a placeholder. If you want to see how you're doing, go to zkcodex.com/eclipse. You can put your wallet in and you can see how you're doing. Here's an example of my wallet. I'm only farming 1 wallet for Eclipse. You can see here that this is my activity. Definitely speaks to the fact that I need to be a little more active. So you can see how you're doing. Just remember, this is not indicative of any result, and the team has made it very clear they are not trying to reward airdrop farmers, but really core community members. So don't come out here and just try to do random stuff. Actually support them and sort of, buy into what they're doing. All right. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for